Hello, and welcome to another episode of Infinity Evolve. Okay, so I have built a wall of oak wood planks, specifically vertical oak wood planks. No, I'm just kidding. So I've actually went crazy off camera. If you look at the date down in the bottom right, you can tell there's a huge date difference between this and last episode. That's because I've obviously been back to work. Haven't had the same time to record. Haven't really had, the means of recording either. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing off camera. And we're going to try and get some power going. So let's just jump down here. So I got our smeltery. I moved the smeltery that we found over there over to here. Made some faucets and the other necessary parts to actually get up and going so I could start ore doubling. This is actually going to be a huge smeltery because I found out that you can actually smelt stone and get the stone bricks. Alright, so that's the first thing. Second thing is this piece of artwork. I'm stuck in the water. Oh no. Alright, we got a couple of apiaries I raided from another town I found. We'll get to using that later. Let me know what you guys think of this. This is going to be the base. The one and only base. Okay, maybe we'll make another one. I don't know. But also, while I'm on topic of recording, recently I've been having issues with my laptop. Piece came off. Well, not completely off, but part of it came off. And I've been meaning to send in to get repaired. And I got mad the other day, and I was actually at McDonald's trying to upload a video. That's why last video weren't uploaded Monday like I had planned. However, anyways, getting on with the story. I went to go. Well, we left McDonald's, and we were all kind of mad because my sister really wanted to go watch Finding Dory, and we were running late or whatever. And I went and I threw my laptop in the car. I'm not really thinking about it, but I actually threw it. And what happened was it bounced off the seat, and it landed on the pavement. Granted, it didn't break anything of real importance, but still, for those who don't know, my computer is Lenovo. Y700, I think it is, or Y70. It's either Y70 or Y700. But anyways, it's a $1,400 computer. You can try and convert that to local currency for those who aren't American. I don't know if Canada runs on the same currency. I imagine they do. For those who actually watch in Canada. Anyways, so that happened. So I'm gonna have to send it out 3 to 5 weeks. So I'm trying to do all my recording right now to cover that because that's essentially gonna be all of my recording software gone as well. So my apologies if videos are a little bit light. But I just kind of wanted to fill you guys in. I might make an update video as well. Alright. So next thing that I did was I built a bunch of drawers. And actually, I'm not going to be using these for very long. I don't like them. I thought I'd give them a shot. Don't care for them. So I built some barrels. These are slightly more expensive. Drawers are literally a chest and then some wood, depending on how many slots you want to have. The barrels... Oh, the barrels would be these ones, the Java barrels. If I can click the right thing. That takes more wood and a slab, which is slightly more expensive, but they hold more, typically. That had a bunch of chests, and I upgraded those to iron chests just by putting iron around them. And so I put iron around those to make them iron chests. And I put our books in the bookshelf. And I got, some scrap things kicking around here and there. Our tinker stuff there. So I was out this way, and I saw it last episode as well, but I didn't really think twice about it. But if we come over here, there was this dark prairie grass, and then there was another one over there, and you can actually see that totem thing, and actually just spoiled a little bit. But there was actually a dungeon here. I did a cheaty way, and I kind of just opened up the top, and everybody kind of burnt inside, because there's a zombie and a skeleton spawner down here. So we're going to be using those. My ultimate goal is to get one spawner, maybe an auto spawner, of each type. And hopefully that's something we can achieve and actually have them all running. And then of course endgame armor and stuff. Oh crap. I also upgrade some of my tools and my broadsword. Primarily just my pick and my sword. If you look at my shovel, you can hardly see it, but there's the Fortune Lapis upgrade that I got just through using it with the iguana tweaks, and same with the axe. That has an emerald and some redstone attached to it. That's also just from using it. This got the, what's it called, reinforced one. That's a obsidian plate, I believe, and that's just from using it, and I add moss to it. I think I actually add moss to this as well. I don't remember. Anyways, so I add moss to that. And I also add redstone and lapis, and those will just keep adding up, and I added redstone to this, and I'll just keep cranking up. It's very, very slow to do it the way I'm doing it, but I had those recently, so I went up A. Alright, so moving on with today's things. We do have some more chests out there. Obviously, you can tell I'm not online. Like I said, we're going to be using wheat power. Hopefully to power the base. I moved all of our chests that were out here. I may have mine over here as well. It's just a really simple one. Might go down there and show you guys. If not at this episode, maybe another time. These are all bronze. I upgrade to. So I messed with some things in the configuration for agricraft or agriculture. I don't know which one it's called. Which is what allows us to grow the crops like this to get higher yields. I turned off weeds because they're just a pain. I don't have time for them either. That skeleton is going to drive me nuts. Anyways, so I did that, and I enabled the ability to actually have them spread like they are. Payback. And yeah, I found some various trees while I was exploring too. I'm talking about exploring, let's see. So there's a tainted land over here, which I'm not too fond of, because that's really not too far from our base. But it's far enough. Obviously, meteor that we found last time. The swamp over here, swamp over there. Over here is kind of a cool area. I don't know what this is called, but this has like, this is all stained clay, or not stained clay, but hardened clay. I think this is a rainforest, and you got desert and a savanna. That kind of looks weird. Maybe there's something there. I don't know what this is called either. It's like a plains type biome. Then you got more of it and more desert, and then there's another village out here. Yeah, another one here. I don't think I raided this one really, but maybe that's something we can do eventually. Probably won't be today. But anyways, let's proceed. Let's get rid of all this junk I don't need that we have on me. So I hope everybody's day is going well. Just got out of a pretty decently long shift at work. It's always the same shift. And it's like 11.5 hours, plus I have to get up to get there, and it takes an hour drive, and one way. So it's quite the day. Alright, so we got some various things. First thing we're going to need is leadstone flux ducts, obviously, to power everything. You can see that recipe is just redstone, 6 redstone, and then 2 lead, and a piece of glass to get these. And that will allow us to transfer power. We're going to need a survivalist generator, which is just piston, redstone furnace, pretty simple. Or not redstone furnace, but regular furnace. We're going to take that, we're going to jam it right in there with all this iron and redstone, and we're going to get a culinary generator. That's going to allow us to use food power. Alright, here we have machine frames. This is going to allow us to make 7 basic ones. These are tin gears. Let me quickly show and make these. There's 2 different ways you can. You use a stone gear and just wrap it in tin, which I didn't do. Actually, there's 3 different ways. Or you can use a piece of iron and wrap it in tin. What I did was I actually have a tin mold and I just poured tin into it. So we got 7 machine frames, which is a couple too many, couple more than what we need. We got 7 redstone reception coils, which is a piece of gold and 2 redstone. We're going to jam these in here. Going to give us 2 pulverizers. We're going to take those and we're going to put them in here. And where's our machine frames? That's going to give us 3 redstone furnaces. And we're going to, what do we need here? We need redstone reception coils. That's going to get 2 of these transvection chambers, which allows us to cook food. A little bit easier to double our food production, which is going to be great. Now we can, oh, my axe is broke. I did overcraft stuff slightly, but the machine frames, those 2 I'm going to be holding on to. One's going to be for a sludge boiler. The other one is going to be for a harvester, so we can make this automatic. But what I'm doing is, well, we got a few more recipes we can actually craft. So first one would be this seed analyzer. That's just a piece of glass, some wood, cobblestone slab. I'm not going to craft that because I got one right here that I accidentally made. Well, I put in the recipe thing and I pulled it out. Agricultural journal. This is just a book and quill. These are all vanilla things for the most part. Crop sticks is just a 2x2 of sticks. We're going to pull that out. We're going to jam it in here. So what this allows us to do is, like, let's say that we want to take this seed and we want to say, okay, I want to identify it and see what stats are. We can stick in the seed analyzer and we can find out that's a 654. 6 growth, so it grows a little bit quicker. 5 gain, so we get like 2 wheat, I think it would be, and a 4 strength, which is nice. And the strength ain't gonna matter because I turned off weeds, but typically they're on this mod pack. So let's harvest our wheat. Yeah, I saw we had a couple from there. So we really don't need both pulverizers right now, but I figured, you know, while we have the resources, might as well just craft them. So I want to make a basement for this, but I think for the time being, it might just be wise to pop everything down right here. Alright, so we're going to need, there's a reason why I made all of these as well. So the pulverizer, we can, I'm trying to figure out a good spot to stick this. Pulverizer there, go config, let's reset that, just shift click and config. We're going to need a redstone furnace there, and again shift click. We're going to need this to be input, this one to be output, if I can find it here. Ugh. Keep going by it. We want the orange one. Thank you. We're going to need this one to output to this side. Alright. Now that I'm looking at it, we are actually going to need these to be moved. There's a wrench that we could use too, but it's not something I'm too keen on using. Alright, I don't know which polarizer is which. Alright, that's the correct one. Then we can shift click on top of that. Oh, it looks like it reset the configuration. And we can go like that. Oh, well, I guess it didn't reset the configuration. I just placed the wrong one. Alright, we got these two redstone furnaces. We'll jam those down. We want this to be input, output, input, input, output. And I wonder if we can actually output that directly into the culinary generator. Might be something we can do. You're going to need this turned sideways. And last but not least, we are going to need a redstone furnace here. And that's yet again like that. We can run over here and grab a few chests. I don't think they'll pull directly out of the chest, unfortunately, so it's not actually going to make a difference. Alright, these transvection chambers that we made, those are going to go in here. Not in there, but the augmentation, we don't need, which one is it? Reconfigurable sides, we don't need the redstone control. So we take that out, and we throw one of those in, and we're going to need that want that for both. To maximize our food production. So what I'm going to do now is take our 6, just create like a mini grid, like so. We're going to need some base power to start it. Just throwing that. That's going to produce 20 power level for a minute and 30 seconds. So these are actually starting to power up. Yep. That's going to take a while to power up, I think, but let's go sleep. Okay. Ow. Let's go kill the spider too. Oh, he's got potion effect. Creeper. We're gonna get lit on fire probably. Crap. There we go. Alright. So let's put all that away. I'll probably upgrade this system off camera as well. But the other thing I really wanted to do, let's go chop down one of these oak trees. I cut down our forest over here as well and flatten out the land a little bit. Master Plus. Like so. I think I got plenty of wood now. Let's add another batch. So I probably won't plant these trees back. like to also do Britannia because we got some, we got quite a few Daybloom Premius, I think that's pronounced, which are like natural spawning flowers from Britannia. And we got the Night Bloom ones as well, so they work both day and night. You can generate mana, which is nice. Alright, we probably don't need those apple trees either really anymore. Looks like I'm all full. Let's go check on our power. I need the wood for something, I can't remember what it was now. And yes, there is one spoiler around here as well. Comment down in the comments if you have seen it yet. It's like very, very, very small. I have walked by it several times. Alright. So what we're going to do with these is we're going to go plop, plop. We're going to pull those out. And these out. And with that, 28 is probably more than enough. Alright, there's one more thing that I forgot to show you guys that we can do. So we've had this wimpy little, which one is it? Not that. We've had this wimpy little tool station. We're going to plop this in here with some iron and turn to a tool forge. That way we can make this next thing. We're going to jam that in there. We're going to make one of these tough rods. We're going to make a hammer. And we're going to make one of these plates. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. Alright, we're going to stick these in the part builder so you can see what kind of tool pieces I have. Pop out that. And that. And do we have enough for two of these? Perfect. Alright, we can go here. And guess what, people? It's hammer time. Cool. Let's come over here and check on our power. Looks like it ran out. Where did my food go? Oh. But anyways, the idea for this is, I'd like to show you guys. Okay. I can. So let's stick one in here. Let's go pulverize it, which we don't really need to. Oh, wow. I don't think that's what we need. We might have one too many pulverizers. Let's stick in here. And see, now we got 4 bread. So maybe I just don't have this configured correctly. I don't think I have it configured at all. Nope. Which you can do the same by just popping it in here and turn it to the wheat flour as well, and then just skip a step, and this just doubles it. Like, you're not going to be able to see it, but at the end here we're going to have 8. I only put in 1. So if I dump in all of these, it's going to grind them up. It's not going to really backlog, so you aren't actually going to see it. Oh, see, there's 2 bread, but it cooks it immediately. That's what that chamber thing does. But this generates 55,000 RF at 28 per tick. So that's good. Then we can use this power to power this whole system itself. And eventually we're going to automate this and turn it into like some kind of power tower type deal. Then we can also do our metals with this now as well, like, and there's other things we can do with it. If I take a bone and let's jam it into this pulverizer and pulverize it, we should get more than just a standard 2 or 3, whatever it is. We got 6. So we can take that bone meal and we can go and use this to make the next thing. This episode's running a little bit long, but we're almost to where we need to be. Oh, yep, there's one over here. These I got from the village as well. We'll probably make some more of these, along with those parts. Came from the village. If you want to, you could go pack and pause it. So that's just a standard bowl, some iron, and we can turn it onto a watering can that's empty, and we can go ahead, right click on there to fill it. That's just a regular watering can, and we can come over here, pull out this wheat, like so, and come to the end, and we can actually water it, and it will accelerate its growth. So I'm going to end up doing this and get a bunch of 10-10-10s, which is the highest you can get them. And I'm going to do that between episodes, and I'm going to generate a ton of power. Going to probably do all my metals, maybe upgrade my hammer as well, and go do some mining. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure you smash that like button. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. But other than that, I'll catch you all next time.